Hi, it's Orla here, Performance Yoga, and thanks for joining me. I'm about to do about 10 minutes roughly of yoga. So hopefully everyone has 10 minutes to spare. It's not much, but it's just going to get the body opened out and stretched out a little bit, make you feel pretty good. So just come right down into child's pose on your mat. Start off nice and easy for yourself. So child's pose, just bum back to the heels, forehead low, arms stretched out if you're happy with that. If you weren't, you can just bring your hands in, make two little fists or pillows, let's say, as I call them, and pop your forehead down there. If that didn't feel grand, you can also go a little bit further along with that and place your hands down. The child's pose is a nice little position just to get started with, because it eases us back and just allows the breath to move through the back of the body pretty comfortably, pretty easily. Finally bringing yourself up to all fours, you can get right into gentle cat-cow move. So your knees separate and they go underneath your hips, your toes point away from you, your hands spread out wide and go underneath your shoulders, and when you're ready, you breathe in, look up, tail up, breathe out and round and arch your spine. So this one we call cat-cow. Flexion and extension of your spine with your breath. Inhaling, head up, exhaling, head down. This has got to be one of the nicest, most gentle exercises for the spine, because you move within your own range and you move using your own breath, so it can be quite personalized to yourself. It doesn't always have to be big extreme moves like I'm doing. It could be smaller, more gentle moves depending on how you're feeling. Move yourself back then into child's pose, arms stretched out, and you can even just begin to give the wrists a little bit of a shake around, loosening them out. You can drift your arms over to the side, both off the mat on one side. Huge big deep breath when you get there, and then slowly tiptoe with the hands all the way over to the opposite side and get a nice side stretch in there. If any spiders creep onto your mat, give them a little flick up. Being kind, obviously. And we'll work our way up to downward facing dog. So hands out wide, up near the top of the mat. Bum lifts up high, and we just gently pedal out the legs. So really just giving the heels a little stretch back towards the back of the mat, straightening one knee and then the other at a time. Just gives that stretch a little bit more of a dynamic nature than just forcing yourself up into one position. So it's nice and easy going. Bring the shoulders over the hands and you're ending up in a plank position now. Really try and push the ground away from you and tuck the tailbone down towards where your feet and heels are. That will definitely connect up the core for you. Tighten up the kneecaps there. So imagine you're trying to press the backs of your knees up to the sky or the ceiling. A couple of nice deep breaths there, and we'll walk our feet forwards up to the front. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees, touch down. Step the left leg back and drop down the left knee. Inhale the arms up into your heart center and then reach them all the way up to the ceiling. You can keep the hands pressing together. Grab onto your left wrist. Take a big deep breath in as you lift the arms up high. Exhale as you tilt over to the right a little bit. Stay in that position for a couple of breaths. And while you're there, if you tuck your tailbone down a little bit further, you'll get a lovely stretch across the front of your left hip flexor. That's the left leg, the leg that's behind. Deepening the breath a little. Now we'll take the hands back down to the mat, plant them down, tuck the back foot up and get back up into downward facing dog. Have a little pedal around there. That just means pushing one heel to the ground then the other. I'm simply moving back because I was touching the plant when I was up front. Move yourself to plank. Go nice and firmly into this position. Spread the collarbones wide and take the shoulders away from your ears. Lift the kneecaps up and push the backs of the knees in the direction of the ceiling. Big deep breath there. Excellent. Now we'll step ourselves forward again. Inhale the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, down we go, and this time it's the right leg that goes back. Drop down the right knee. Hands up into your heart center. Just get yourself set up. Feel good. Inhale the arms all the way up and grabbing onto your right wrist, you're going to tilt over to the left. Once you're left tilting now, big ask, but tuck down the tailbone. Gently push the right knee down onto the mat, and you'll get a lovely stretch across the right hip flexor. That's the back leg this time. That's the front of the hip you're feeling most of the stretching. It is a bit of a balance challenge, there's no doubt about it. And we'll bring ourselves back to downward facing dog. So hands plant down, the left leg goes back this time. And we just deepen our breath there for a moment, pedaling out the legs, working out any stiffness through the backs of the legs. Lovely dynamic mobility there. Moving ourselves back up into plank position now. Press the ground away. Shoulders spread out wide. Imagine the shoulder blades just spreading across the back of your body there. Big deep breath. We'll lower the knees and we'll ease back into child's pose. So you started here. Have a nice deep breath there in child's pose. Well done. So you're in child's pose. Bring yourself back up to all fours. And we'll just do a little side movement now for the spine. Just wiggling the hips. It's almost called, I call it tail wagging sometimes in class. Looking around your right shoulder, sticking out your right hip to see it, the left shoulder to left. Just gets into the sides, the spine, the lat muscles, the waist. Easy going stuff. I'm going to do a gentle twist now. So right foot in front, hands up into heart center, and you can curl the back foot under there. Lengthen the spine, give yourself a good turn around to the right. And when you're there, just relax these little shoulders again. They tend to move quite tall sometimes when you're turning, so just give them a signal to dampen down, to drop down. Just hold yourself as far around as you can, really turning from this waist area more than anything, keeping your breath nice and strong, moving it into the belly area. We'll move back to downward dog, plant the hands, take the right leg back, send the hips up high. Once they're up high, your focal point is your spine, so keep a lot of length in the spine now. So try not to have it rounded. The goal isn't to get the heels to the floor or have straight knees. The goal is to have a nice straight spine in this downward dog position. Let's do the other side. Let's take the left foot forward. Sometimes it's not easy to do that. If you take it forwards and it doesn't go all the way, bring that right knee down, help the little left leg up there. It'll get there eventually. Hands into your heart center. You're up tall again. And this time, it's a left turn. Taking yourself as far around to the left as you comfortably can. And instead of having an overly arched back there, it's a good idea to draw the pubic bone up to the belly button just to lengthen the spine behind. Strengthen the spine behind. Support that spine. A couple of belly breaths, and we're moving back, eventually and slowly, to downward facing dog. Once you get there, send those hips high. Press the ground away from you. Wiggle out the hips. Lovely dynamic bit of flow. And we're moving the shoulders over hands again just to bring ourselves right into that lovely plank position, one of my favourites. Take the knees down, send the hips back, ease back to child's pose, and just chill there for a while. Circle out the wrists a little bit. Finish on a nice little rotation, quite nice and easy. Just once you're sitting up, take yourself round. Left leg out straight and right foot in beside you. Right hand goes behind you. Use this left hand anywhere you want, just to give your spine a little twist. So the leg that's up, you're twisting to that same side and trying not to twist on this flexed, rounded spine, trying to keep up nice and tall is the secret. Lots of length. Inhale as you lengthen and exhale as you turn a little further. Give yourself time in this move. And then we'll take it over to the other side. Right leg out, left leg in, left leg behind you, the left hand even behind you, left leg behind you be a bit weird here. Lengthening the spine, giving yourself as much of a turn. You can see as well, the shoulders could be up here, there's no need. Lengthen the neck, gentle twist of the spine, breathing into the belly. That's the job. Back to the centre point. It's all in all. That's a handy little 10 minutes. You didn't notice it flying by. Bring your hands into your heart centre when you're ready. Namaste. Did great. Let me know how you got on with that.